these. I got some custom orders that I need to fill, so I figured since I'm crafting, I would go live. I'm just painting these numbers. This is going to be a sign for a wreath that I'm going to make. So I figured I should get the first coat on these and set it aside so it'll be ready, nice and dry. I'm just using some chalk paint because that's what I have. Oh, hey! Thanks for coming in. I'm just going to paint these and then I'm going to make some wreaths. I got some swag custom orders and a couple of wreath custom orders that I need to get done. Just wanted to paint these and get them out of the way. Don't make fun of my huge paintbrush because this is all I could find. I'm not a painter. Uh-oh, you can't see. That's not good. Can everyone see? Is it black for everyone? Maybe my connection's not good. Let me get these painted and then I'll take a look at it. Okay, let me get these out of the way. I was just painting these because these are going to go on one of my wreaths. Fine for you. Just got here, I can see fine. Alright. Y'all just keep me updated. It does say that I have 4G, but I can move my phone around if needed. Alright, let me set this stuff out of the way. So I'm making a basketball wreath, and her number is 30. So this is going to be the centerpiece. It's going to be super cute. Okay, so I got some custom orders that I'm going to fill today with y'all. Let me look. I don't know. It says I have service and everything. Okay, y'all just keep me updated. So I already made my swag base. These are 21-inch paint sticks that you can pick up from Home Depot or Lowe's. And then I attached 5 pipe cleaners, and they're about 3 inches apart. And then I reinforced them with hot glue. So that's going to be the base for our swag. So this first custom order is peppermint themed. So everything's going to be red and white. I'm going to start off by using some 10-inch Deco Mesh. This is super cute Deco Mesh. It is red and white striped with some snowballs. And I am going to cut 10 pieces at 20 inches. I'm going to cut off this little strip that's all frayed. Alright, let me get that out of the way. So we're going to do 10 pieces at 20 inches, and I cut my mesh with a rotary cutter. I just think it cuts better. Alright, let me know how everything's looking. Can y'all hear me okay? Alright. So if you're just joining, I'm fulfilling some custom orders. And this first one is peppermint themed. It's going to be super cute. And this is a swag. This mesh is kind of hard to cut through. Maybe my blade's getting dull. Probably should get a new one. Alright, we're at 5. Hey guys! Happy Friday! Almost the weekend. Here in Houston, we're supposed to have like an amazing weather day tomorrow, which I'm super excited for because I'm actually doing a vendor event tomorrow. So I'm so excited that we're going to have awesome weather. I lost count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right. That makes 8, so just 2 more. Hey guys. I am making a peppermint swag. It is a custom order. And I'm just cutting this Deco Mesh at 20 inches. And I'm cutting it with my rotary cutter. Okay, and we are just going to attach these to my form that I had already made. How to keep the edges from cutting. My rotary cutter, you just got to make sure that your blade's really, really sharp. Change this out often, and it will help with the fraying. You can also cut your mesh with a wood burner, and that just kind of melts it, so that really helps with the fraying also. I'm in Houston. What's a swag? So a swag is a straight up and down wreath. So it's not a circle wreath. It's just stick wreath. Okay, so we are going to take that 20-inch piece and we're going to let it roll in on itself just a little bit. We're going to pinch the middle at the bottom and just walk your fingers up to the top. And that is how that is looking. And then you're just going to attach that right to that paint stick. Just like that. And since we did that one up and down, we're going to do the next one the opposite way. So just let that roll in on itself. Pinch, walk your fingers up, just like that. And then you're going to add it right in. And you're going to add it the opposite way. And you're just going to do that for some fullness. Because this is just the bottom layer, we're going to do another layer on top of this one. And it's just the same method, cruffles all the way. So you just let that roll in, pinch the middle, and walk your fingers up to the top. And then just add that right onto those pipe cleaners. I kind of like tuck my mesh too under, so I'm really getting some good coverage, so you're not going to be able to see that paint stick. I like using paint sticks because they're lightweight and it keeps my costs down. Alright, roll that in, pinch, walk your fingers up, and that's a cruffle, and you just add that right in. And we're going to add it the opposite way from what we did the last time. And we do that just so we can get some more fullness on the wreath. Same thing, let that mesh roll in on itself, pinch the bottom, walk your fingers up to the top, just like that, and then attach it right into those pipe cleaners and just give them a few good twists. So this is a peppermint themed swag, so everything on it's going to be red and white. So that's what that's looking like. So that's the first layer. And now we're going to do another layer right on top. And whatever we did on the first layer, so if we laid one up and down, we're going to lay the next one side to side, if that makes sense. Oh, you can do it. I love crafting. It's like my therapy. Or it is not like my therapy, it is my therapy. Oh, wrong way. So you're just going to lay that right on top of that first layer that we just did. in the opposite direction. Now since I'm using the same color mesh, hey, thank you so much. So since I'm using the same color mesh, it's going to kind of be hard to understand, like going up and down or side to side. You're not really going to be able to see it since I am using all the same color. And just lay that right down, give it a few good twists, and then I just tuck that mesh right underneath it. I do that just so I don't have stuff sticking out because I'm going to be attaching ribbon later and a bow. Alright, just let that mesh roll in on itself, pinch the bottom, walk your fingers up to the top, and there you go, that's a crossel. And then just attach that right to your wreath form, right into those pipe cleaners. And then I just tuck that so nothing's really sticking up. Pull my pipe cleaners up because we're still going to need those pipe cleaners long because we're going to add our ribbon to it. Alright, let that mesh roll in on itself, pinch the bottom, walk your fingers right up to the top, and then just lay that right in. And then give those pipe cleaners a few twists. And then I'm just going to tuck that right underneath. And let me know if you'll have any questions. Feel free to ask away. Alright, and we just add that last piece. So this was 10 pieces at 20 inches. And this is 10-inch Deco Mesh. So that's what the base, hey Massachusetts, so that's what that will look like. How much will it cost? So I charge, if you're local, I charge $40 for my swags. Obviously, if you don't live here, then you have to pay for shipping. So I sell these on my Etsy page for $55, and that includes shipping cost. Okay, so that's what that's looking like. So then we are going to get all of our peppermint themed ribbon to make our cute bow. I'm using 3 different kinds of ribbon just because it's not a huge wreath, so I don't need a huge bow. Thank you so much. So I buy all of my mesh online from Craft Owlet. It's my favorite store. I love that place. Love, love, love. Okay, so let's get some wire. If I can find the end. I probably should buy some more because I am getting to the end. So we need a little bit of wire, and we are going to thread this through the middle of our bow, and that's how we're going to attach it. So we're going to do 6-inch tails. So you just lay your ribbon down and find where that 6-inch mark is on your thing. I know, I ordered mine on, what's today, Friday? I ordered mine Wednesday night, and I actually got it yesterday. No, I ordered it Tuesday night, and I got it yesterday. I was so excited. But I do live really close to them. Oh, thanks for watching, guys. Okay, so 6-inch tails, 10-inch loops, so you're going to find that 10-inch mark, and just bring it together. And make sure that you're twisting your ribbon so it's facing the right direction. You're going to hold it in between your thumb and your pointer finger. You're just going to do that 10-inch mark again. Twist it in your fingers. And then cut off another 6-inch tail. So that's what that's looking like. And we're going to do the same pattern for all 3 ribbons. This ribbon is 2.5 inches, and it's all wired. If you want to start making bows, I highly recommend using wired ribbon, or else your bow is just going to be floppy. Alright, same thing, not 6-inch tails with 2 10-inch loops. And twist your ribbon as you go. And then I just kind of manipulate them in my hand as I go as to where I want it to be. And then we'll get this super cute peppermint ribbon, 6 inches, with 2 10-inch loops. And just kind of move it where you want it to be in your hand. And just kind of move that ribbon around how you want it to be. So that's what that's looking like. And then I'm going to grab my smaller ribbon. So this is 1.5 inches. I'm going to shrink my tails by 1 inch and do 5 inches. And place it right in the middle. We're going to do 2 8-inch tails, or loops, not tails. 2 8-inch loops. Just like that. And then we're going to flip that ribbon so it's upside down. And then throw it around your thumb, right? Like that. Because that's where you're going to thread your wire through to secure your bow. And just cut off that little 5-inch tail. So like that, and I'm still just holding it with my thumb and my pointer finger. Alright, and we're going to thread this little wire. You can use floor wire, or you can use a pipe cleaner if you don't have floor wire. That will totally work also. So you're going to thread that through, and you're going to swirl your ribbon, your bow around. You're going to make sure that's nice and tight, because that's what's going to make your loops start standing up. And then we're just going to start pulling these loops apart and manipulating where we want them to go in our bow. Now that it's nice and secure with that wire. Kind of fluff out stuff. And then we're going to cut all of the ends of our ribbon. We're going to dovetail them all. So you just fold that ribbon in half and cut at an angle. Hey guys, if you're just joining in, I am making a peppermint themed swag. Got some custom orders that I have to fill today. Let me know if you'll have any questions. So I am just dovetailing all of these ribbon tails. You just fold them over and cut at an angle. And that is how you get that nice finished look for your bow. Pull it up here. And that is what that's looking like. And then we will attach it right to the top of our swag. So these are 20-inch pieces for the mesh. So we are going to attach this bow right to the top. I'm going to cut off these pipe cleaners up here because we don't need them anymore. Thank you. Thanks, guys. Alright. And just thread that wire right through that mesh. Yeah, I used a 21-inch paint stick, and I attached 5 pipe cleaners to it. And that is the base of our swag. Okay, so we just thread that right through, and then I thread my wire through that pipe cleaner just so it gives it some more stability, so I know it's not going to move around or go anywhere. Hey guys, thanks for coming in. Yeah, hold on, let me show you. I have another one. This is what that looks like before I attached mesh to it. So it's just a 21-inch paint stick, and I attached 5 pipe cleaners to it, and they're about 3 inches apart. Okay, let me fluff out my bow, and then I will show y'all what that looks like. Make sure all my tails are facing the right way. And my loops are puffy. Alright, so that is what that's looking like. Alright, and now I am going to attach some ribbon tails. So I have 4 sections left. So I'm going to do 4 ribbons, or 4 pieces of ribbons at 12 inches. So I cut this cardboard at 12 inches, and then I just wrap my ribbon around it. Is that a full? It's a 21-inch paint stick. I get my paint sticks from Home Depot or Lowe's. Okay, so we're gonna just grab that 2.5-inch ribbon and start wrapping it around our board, and we're gonna go around 4 times since we have 4 sections left on this wreath. Oh, I didn't even think about Walmart. Yeah, you could get them at Walmart, because they do. I always forget Walmart has that paint section in there. Okay, so we are just cutting those loops, folding our ribbon in half. You're going to cut at an angle to dovetail. Just like that. That's what that's looking like. We're going to do that with all the ribbons. I'm going to get this cute polka dot. I'll do 4 of these. Cut that off. Thanks guys for all the likes and the new follows. Alright. Just fold that over and dovetail them. And then I'm actually, for the peppermint, I'm going to use the thinner one. I'm going to use this 1.5 inch. Ooh, you're so welcome. I love peppermint. I do a peppermint tree. Well, I have a lot of trees. We're not going to talk about it. But one of them is peppermint theme. I think it's so adorable. Alright, we're going to do 4 of these, and this is the smaller one, that 1.5 inch. Just thread your scissors right through, and then fold it over, cut at an angle. Oh, am I missing it? 4 times. So I went around the board 4 times since I have 4 sections left. How long are the, I don't know what that is. Oh, ribbon, I'm assuming ribbon tails. So these are 12 inches. I hope that's what you mean. Okay, so I went around the board 4 times, so I have 4 pieces since I have 4 sections left, and we're going to attach those right to these pipe cleaners that are still here. Ooh, I bet you that's so cute, a candy tree. Okay, so we are just going to do an X pattern. So you're going to pinch that ribbon right in the middle. I'm going to add that cute peppermint one, and we're going to attach that right into the pipe cleaner. Give it a few twists. And then that thinner peppermint one, same thing. I'm going to pinch it right in the middle, and I'm going to lay it down in that same section. And give it a few good twists, and then we're going to cut off this extra pipe cleaner because we are done, and tuck that in, and then fluff out our ribbon. Make sure our bow goes on top. Okay, so that is what that first section is looking like, and that's right underneath our bow. Will you be doing another one? Yes, after this one, I'm making a gingerbread one. It's going to be super cute. Look at this little guy. Oh, I'm so excited. Yeah, so after this one, I have another swag, another custom order that I need to get done. Okay, so pinch that ribbon right in the middle. And just add it right on top of each other. Make an X. And then lay it right into those pipe cleaners. Give it a few good twists. Fluff out those tails. And then grab that skinny one, the 1.5, and place it right in the middle. And then cut off those pipe cleaners, because we are done with that section. And then I just kind of pull these ribbons where I want them to be. So that is what that's looking like. Thank you. I made that the other day. Thank you. Ooh, that's going to be really gorgeous on a full yardstick. That's going to be really pretty. Alright, same thing all the way down in each section. Put them in, make that X, and then just lay them right into those pipe cleaners. Give them a twist. Just get that thinner ribbon, put it right in the middle, and give it a twist, and then cut off that extra. And then for this one, I'm going to put this one up. And then same thing, pinch right in the middle, make that X like that, and then attach those right to that pipe cleaner. Thanks for all the likes and the shares. I appreciate it, guys. And the new follows. Okay. And give that a few good twists. I'm going to turn my hot glue gun on because I actually have some cute little peppermints that I want to add to this wreath as well. And I'm going to flip this ribbon down like that. Okay, so that's what it's looking like with all of the ribbon on it. Super, super cute. And then you can add embellishments. You can put Christmas balls on here, or peppermint, or whatever you're vibing with. Thanks for all the new likes and the new follows. So I have these super cute peppermints. Candy canes. They're candy cane peppermints. Y'all know what I'm saying. That I'm going to add. I'm actually thinking, I don't know, I was going to play with it. I didn't know if I wanted to add them. Yeah, I think I do. I'm going to add them to the bow and just have them sticking out on either side. I thought that would be super cute. So clearly these are way too long, so I'm going to cut some off. And then, oh, you know what, before I do this, let me add, I need to add some ribbon to the back of it so we can hang it up on our door. And let me cut that extra wire off back here. Hold on, let me me grab some ribbon. I'll be right back. Okay, so I just grab, this is how I hang it. I just grab a thin piece of ribbon. Yeah, you put it on a door. You can also make these as centerpieces. Like you can lay it flat. You could put like the bow in the middle and put cute little stuff on the sides. So these are actually really cute centerpieces. You can put them on your mantle. So that's super cute also. Okay, so you're just gonna thread that right through that top pipe cleaner. It's hard to do it upside down. Here, let me thread that through. And then I just give it a few good little knots. And then this is what you're going to hang it from your door hanger. Thanks, guys. Thanks for all the love. All right. Okay, so you'll just hang it up like this. And then now I'm going to attach these cute little peppermints, or candy cane peppermints, into my bow, just to give it a little bit more character. Place them in here first and see if I like it, and then if I like it, we'll add some hot glue. It's too long still. I got these candy canes from Owlet last year. I don't know if they still have them, but these are just some leftovers that I had. Well, this does not want to stick into the mesh. There we go. Oh yeah, I like that. We'll have a little candy cane sticking out from the top. So I reinforced the pipe cleaners with some hot glue. This is what it looks like. So I put some hot glue right there. And so that helps prevent them from sliding around. Okay, so I'm going to put some hot glue on these candy canes. And then we'll be done with this one. And we will start the gingerbread. This is my cordless, I think you call it Roby, I don't know, Roby hot glue gun. I got it off of Amazon. I think I got it last year for Christmas. And I love it. Love that hot glue gun. So, putting a little hot glue, a little bit more, and I'm just sticking that right into that Deco Mesh. I know, I love this thing. I still have my Old Faithful, my old one, that has a cord, but this one, I love this thing. The only problem, it does get really, really hot, so I do turn it on and off often, or else the hot glue is just steaming hot. And I've burnt myself quite a few times, and it's not a good feeling at all. Okay, so put those, let me put a little bit more hot glue on this one. Now that I have it in place. Ooh. Spider webs of the hot glue. Alright. Let that cool down. Oh my goodness. All kinds of glue spider webs. Okay. So that's what that's looking like with the cute little peppermint sticking up. Oh yeah, they do sell the hot glue gun at Home Depot as well. I want to say though, when we priced it out last year though, it was cheaper on Amazon. I don't know if that's still the case. But, so price check them. Alright, so this one's finished. I'm going to set it to the side so it can finish drying. Thank you. Thanks, guys. And then we're going to start with a gingerbread one. And since my hot glue gun's still hot, let me set this down. I am going to, I don't know if it's going to stick to this though. I'm going to attach a pipe cleaner to this little guy, get him ready, because he'll be the centerpiece of our wreath. And then we'll see if it will hold it or not. I don't know. It'll be an experiment. It's like, I don't know what it's made out of. It's some kind of foam. Okay, so we are just going to lay down a pipe cleaner on this little guy and set him to the side. And let me clean up these little guys, push that out of the way. So this gingerbread ribbon I got from Craft Outlet. Look how cute that is, guys. I love it. And then I got this, some little matching candy. And then I was going to use this with the green also in it, just to tie everything together. So that is going to be the base. Actually, I don't know if I like that green, because this is like a lighter green. Maybe I'll just do peppermint. Let's see. Let's see which one I like better. Yeah, I think I just like the peppermint. Alright, we're going to do these 3 ribbons for our next one. And let me get this swag. And I'm going to do red and white plaid. Just making sure I don't have any already open. Oh, so this is, it's like a huge glare. So this is from Craft Outlet, this Deco Mesh. This is 10-inch Deco Mesh. And we will use this as our base today. Oh yeah, it's gonna be cute. Okay, we're gonna do 20-inch pieces and 10 of those. 10 of those at 20 inches. And I'm just cutting them with my rotary cutter. I think it's easier than using scissors. I also think it kind of helps with the fraying, just because the rotary blade is so sharp. Alright, so I'm cutting these at 20 inches, and I need 10 of them. Okay, 10 pieces of Deco Mesh, and then we are going to attach them right to our 21-inch paint stick. Is that a smaller stir stick? This is the same one that I used for the last one, so they're both 21 inches. Okay, so you're going to let that Deco Mesh roll in on itself. You're going to pinch the bottom and walk your fingers up to the top, and that is how you make a cruffle. And you just lay that right in to that pipe cleaner. We're going to do that same method the whole time. So let that roll in on itself, pinch the bottom, walk your fingers up to the top, and that is what it's looking like. And then just attach that right into those pipe cleaners and give them a few good twists. And then I tuck Deco Mesh underneath so nothing's sticking up. Okay, and then we're going to apply them in different directions. So if the first one's going up and down, then the next one's going to go side to side. So this one's going to go up and down. You just lay it right into that pipe cleaner and give it a few good twists. And then I tuck that underneath. I know, they're so fun. And there's a good price point, because I know, times are hard, and I understand that. And so I've been actually selling so much more swag this year versus wreaths, which is good. It's a better price point for people. All right. Roll that, walk your fingers up, and then you're just going to lay that right into that pipe cleaner in the opposite direction of what you just did. And then I tuck that mesh underneath it, and then we'll do one more, and then we'll do the same thing for the top layer. Let that roll in, pinch the bottom, walk your fingers to the top, and then put that right into that pipe cleaner and give it a few good twists. Make sure that those pipe cleaners are nice and tight too. Okay, so that's what the first layer is looking like. I know, it took me a long time to get bows down. The first bow that I started making that was easy for me to understand was, I don't even know, I have no idea what these bows are called, but you cut like 21 inches and then you fold it in half, and so like you have a pre-done, I'll show you, like a pre-done loop already. Like, you fold it in half, and then you go like, so you have that loop, and then you like lay them down opposite, so you'd have one loop this way, one loop that way, and then, I don't even know what that kind of bow is called, but those were the easiest for me to understand in the beginning. And then I just kept on watching crafters, and I was like, oh, okay, that's making more sense now. And I just kept on trying. I'm still learning. I still learn. I love watching other people craft, because, oh my gosh, you pick up on so many little things, little helpful hints. Okay, so now this top layer, same thing, we're attaching them with cruffles. And whatever direction you laid the bottom layer down, you do the opposite. So this one's laying side to side, so this next layer will be up and down. So let that mesh roll in itself, pinch, walk your fingers up to the top, and then lay that Deco Mesh right down. And then give those pipe cleaners a few good twists, and then I tuck that mesh underneath so nothing is sticking up. And then we just keep on doing that same thing. You have 3 shows, that's awesome. I'm doing a show tomorrow, and I'm in Houston, and the weather is supposed to be perfect, so I hope it's a good turnout. Yeah. Alright, lay that right down. Give it a few good twists, and then tuck that right underneath. Hey guys, if you're just joining in, I am making a gingerbread man swag. I'm doing some cruffles and laying them down on a 21-inch paint stick. This guy is a custom order, but I do sell my wreath locally, and I have a Etsy shop. Alright, last piece, just let that roll in, pinch and walk your fingers up to the top, and then lay that right in. Give those pipe cleaners a few good twists, and then I just push that down. I'm just pulling my pipe cleaners up so they are ready. Oh, this is upside down. Not that it matters. Ready for the next step. Ooh, you live in Maryland. I love that. Ooh, that's not, I know, I just got on Etsy, so I'm kind of nervous about it because I've heard bad stories, but you know, I've heard good stuff also, so we'll just, I don't know, see how it goes. Alright, we're going to get this super cute ribbon. Let me get that thin one. And we're going to make our bow next. Let me get some wire. You don't have to use floral wire. You can use pipe cleaners. And I know this is a hot mess, but the plastic that it comes in broke. So here we are. It's fine. Okay, so cut some off, and this is what we're going to use to thread through our bow. Thank you. Okay, so we are going to do this peppermint glittery one on the bottom. We're going to, this is 2.5 inch ribbon, and it's all wired. So we're going to pinch right at that 6 inches, and we're going to do 6 inch tails and 10 inch loops. So you're going to pinch right at that 10 inch mark and just put it together and twist your ribbon so it's facing the right direction. 10 inches, put it together, and then twist that ribbon so it's all facing the right direction. And then you're going to cut 6 inch tail, and then you're going to want to hold it in between your thumb and your pointer finger. We're going to get this cute candy ribbon. Same thing, 6 inch tails with 10 inch loops. And all of this ribbon today is from Craft Outlet. They're an online store who I love. I just feel like it's better prices, way better quality. So I really try to buy most of my supplies through them. Same thing, measure out that 6 inches, 10 inch loops. Ooh, kind of stiff ribbon. 10 inch loops, and then cut that 6 inches. Oh, cut his poor little head off. Okay, so this ribbon faces one direction. So you just see how that's upside down. You just flip that around. Just flip that little loop, and then it will be the right direction. Is it better than Amazon? Craft Outlet? Yeah. Oh yeah, I love Craft Outlet. So I placed the pipe cleaners down. They're a little bit more, they're like 3 1/4 inches apart from each other. So I just find the middle, I start there, and then I measure. They're about a little more than 3 inches apart. Great question. You're welcome. Okay, so now we're going to take that smaller ribbon, this 1.5 inch ribbon, and we're going to shrink down our tail 1 inch to 5 inches. And we're going to do 8 inch loops. We're going to shrink those loops down. We're still just going to do 2. And then we are going to Make sure that your ribbon is upside down and just flip it around your thumb like that. And that's where you're gonna thread your wire so you won't see your wire. And that was like perfect. That's so funny. I had just enough. I'm gonna manipulate this ribbon a little bit in my hand. And then I'm going to thread through that wire right where I'm holding the ribbon, right? Thread that through. Thank you. Thanks, guys. Alright, so you just thread that right through and then give it a few good twists. And you really want to make sure that this is tight because you want your loops to start standing up on their own. That's how you know if it's tight enough. And then I'm start manipulating my bow where I want everything to go. And then since that gingerbread man ribbon is, you know, facing one direction, I just want to make sure that the gingerbread is the right side, right? Facing up and down. Okay. And now I'm going to dovetail my ends. You just fold that ribbon in half and cut at an angle. I'll just make your ribbon look finished. We're going to do that all the way around. No, I really don't use Hobby Lobby unless I can't find it at Craft Outlet. The quality's, it's fine. I just think their price point is outrageous, especially this year. I was looking at their Christmas ribbon just the other day just to see what they had in stock, and they're only selling 30-foot rolls, but the roll, they look huge. They look like they're gonna be a 50-yard roll. They look huge, but they're only 30 feet. So really pay attention to what you're buying. And I think they're $14.99, which is, once again, I think it's outrageous. The quality's fine. I don't mind Hobby Lobby ribbon. I just think the price point is crazy. I also think it's crazy that they normally have tons of leftover ribbon after Christmas, and you can pick that stuff up for nothing after Christmas. I mean, I get it. Everyone has to make their money, and they're a big box store, but I just think they're really expensive. But the quality's fine. I mean, I use it if I'm in a pinch. So that's what that's looking like. Okay, and now we're gonna add that on. Yeah, I don't mind. Like, I even like Michael's ribbon. They just don't really, Michael's doesn't really carry a lot of ribbon anymore, though. Joann's to me is like hit or miss. But I really like Craft Outlet. Oh, thanks, guys. Thanks for the rose. Thank you. All right, we are just going to thread that right through that mesh in that top section. Make sure that Gingy is facing the right way. And then I thread my wire through that first pipe cleaner just for some stability, so I know my bow isn't going to go anywhere. And then just give that wire a few good twists and then cut off that extra and then fold it down. And I'll fluff this little guy out a little bit, and then I'll show y'all what it's looking like. And then we will make our ribbon tails, and I'll check on that gingerbread man, see if that's gonna work or not. All right, so that's what the bow looks like attached. It's a paint stick. It's a 21-inch paint stir stick. Yeah. It's the bigger one though. I think they have 12-inch ones, 21-inch ones, and then they have 3-foot ones. Okay, let's check on Gingy. Let me pull on him. Actually, cool, that worked. Okay, so this is gonna be our little centerpiece. I'm gonna cut this off because we don't need them now that I know my pipe cleaner is good to go. And then we are going to add our ribbon tails. So we have 4 sections left. So we are going to take my cardboard that's measured out at 12 inches and do 4 of each ribbon. You know what? Hold on, I gotta go. I forgot I ran out of my smaller one. Let me go get that real quick. Okay, just kidding. I don't think I have any smaller ones. So we're just going to do all the same. It'll be fine. Okay, so we're going to do all 4 ribbons at 12 inches, or all 3 ribbons at 12 inches long, and we're going to wrap it around my board 4 times. Oh, I saw a question. No, I don't spray them with anything, but I do warn, that is one thing that I do tell buyers, that if this is in direct sunlight, that it's going to fade really fast. So I do tell my people. But thankfully, I've never had anyone come back and say that it faded fast or anything, but I really think that has to do with like the quality of mesh you're using. So that's why I love Craft Outlet, because you can, Hobby Lobby and Michael's mesh, you can just see right through it, and Craft Outlet, it's just a little bit more sturdy, and I feel like it doesn't fade as fast. Okay, so these are 12-inch tails, and we're doing 4 of each color of ribbon, because I ran out of my small ribbon, but that's all good. I really thought I had another thing of it. Cute little gingerbread guy. 2, 3, 4. So I just wrap that around 4 times and cut it off. And then I pinch the sides and slide it off. And this is just a piece of cardboard that I made myself. You just thread your scissors through. Oh, I need another. Thank you. So I attached the mesh with some pipe cleaners. I'm using a 21-inch paint stick. I'll show you the back. And I attached 5 pipe cleaners to it, and then that's how I laid down the Deco Mesh. I did 10 pieces of 10-inch Deco Mesh at 20 inches long, and I attached them using the Cruffle method. Alright. And then we will do 4 of these. Cut that off. Oh. You want to slide off. There we go. Thread your scissors right through. Thanks for the rose. Thanks, guys. Thanks for all the likes. The new followers. Thank you, guys. Alright, fold that in half and dovetail. And now we are going to attach that right to those pipe cleaners. So whenever I attach ribbon to my wreaths, I only like to do 2 pieces of ribbon at a time, just because I think it gets too bulky and you can't really manipulate your ribbon where you want it to go. So you just pinch that right in the middle on both ribbons and make an X pattern. And then just attach that right to those pipe cleaners and give it a few good twists. And then Gingy, oh, you know what? I might have only should have done 2 Gingys. Yeah, because Gingy has to be up and down. I'm only going to apply 2 Gingys. So this section's done. And I'm going to cut off those pipe cleaners and tuck them in. And fluff out those tails a little bit. Same thing for the next section. You just pinch that right in half. Make that X, and then put them right into those pipe cleaners. You're so welcome. Thanks for watching. Thanks for the heart. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, so we are going to, I'm only going to do 2 gingerbreads because since he faces a certain way, he, she, I think it's boy and girl on here. We're only going to attach 2 of these guys because if you attach all 4 of those, he would get lost. Okay. Oh, I didn't really show you what I'm doing, right? Okay, so that's what that's looking like. Oh, it's so cute. I love gingerbread men. They are so adorable. It's like my favorite character in Shrek. Oh, I love it. Okay, so make that X, I got distracted. Make that X pattern and just attach those right into those pipe cleaners. Give them a few good twists and then cut off those pipe cleaners because we're not going to need them anymore. And then just push them down so they're not sticking out. And then fluff out those tails. Now that they are secure. So that's what that's looking like. How often do I come on? Whenever I can. So my wreath business is actually my side hustle. I'm actually a hairstylist by day. And I do wreath making on the side. So just whenever I have time. And I have 2 little kids. So I'm pretty busy. So whenever I have a free moment, I'm like, oh, I'm gonna go live for a little bit. So I don't really have a set schedule. I try to hop on the weekend because I know that's when the majority of people can watch. So just whenever I get a free moment, I go live. And I go live here, and sometimes I go live on my Facebook account also. Just depends what kind of mood I'm in. Okay, so now we have all of those tails added. This is adorable. Look how cute this is looking, guys. Isn't that so cute? I know, I am very busy. I am. Okay, so now we are going to attach little Gingy right to the middle. So we're going to put them right in that middle section and just thread that pipe cleaner through the mesh. Now I'm going to flip them over. And find the other piece. There we go. Oh, how cute is he? Okay. And then we are going to give that a few little good twists. And then I'm going to hit this with some hot glue just to make sure that it stays in place. Oh, I love him. I love gingerbread man. They are just the cutest little things. Alright, flip out those ribbon tails. Cute. Cute, look how cute he is. Oh my gosh, I love him. So for the ribbon tails down here, this is 2.5-inch ribbon. In the middle of my bow, that's 1.5-inch ribbon. So it kind of just depends what I'm doing. Oh my god, I love him. Thanks for all the likes. Okay, I'm going to hit him with some hot glue. And I'm going to, oh, you know what? Hold on. Let me thread some wire before I do that. Or not wire, but some ribbon. Alright, so I'm just cutting off this thin ribbon. And I'm going to thread it through that top pipe cleaner. And then knot it. And then that's how you're going to hang it on your door. Make sure it's really nice and tight. Okay. So that's how you hang them. Oh my god, I love it. Thank you. Thanks, guys. Alright, so now we're going to hit that with some hot glue. And I just like to hit the pipe cleaners and the wire with hot glue because this is going to be on your door. And I don't want any of that metal to rub the paint off your door, right? So we just want to make sure that everything is good, nice and secure. And we don't want to scratch anyone's door. So that's with that. Just add some hot glue. And then he's done. Oh my god, he's so cute. Alright, so this was another custom order. I'm going to put that down. Oh, my little tail. There we go. Oh, I love him. He's so cute. Okay, putting him off to the side. Clean up my workstation. Alright guys, I'm going to hop off here because it's noon. I'm hungry. It's noon here. I'm going to go grab some lunch and I'm probably going to hop on later today again. So be on the lookout. Thanks so much for joining and all the great questions. Thanks for all the new follows and the new likes. And I will see y'all next time. Have a great weekend. Bye guys.